Hey there, welcome back. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Dara, and in today's video I am showing you how I make the EROS arrangement. This is a signature arrangement available on my website, and there's lots of myth and psychology behind the design of this arrangement, and I'm very excited to share with you today. So perfect to share with you here because we are starting the new astrological year in Aries. Aries is associated with the planet Mars, and Mars is associated with the god of war. And so red is the color associated with Aries. And I just really love a super saturated red arrangement. When I was first designing this style arrangement, and like all of my other greenery-less arrangements, I really just wanted something that was super intense red, and I came up with the name Eros for it because Eros is the Roman god of love, and specifically erotic love. He's also associated with Cupid, so this is another arrangement that is really good for Valentine's Day. You know, red is also symbolically associated with love and Valentine's Day, so there are many different occasions to give a red arrangement. I think now is the time. Give one to one of your Aries friends, give one to your lover, give one to yourself. So a little bit of myth behind the Eros arrangement, and I'm going to read a quote from my favorite psychologist and writer. Her name is Carolyn Elliott, and in her book Existential Kink, she talks about Eros and Psyche. And in one of her email readings, she has written that the Greeks had a great story about the epic alchemical work of resolving this painful tension in the human soul, and the story is of Eros and Psyche. In the story of Eros and Psyche, the human psyche is separated from her divine lover Eros and has to undergo daunting trials, including traveling to the underworld until she can be united again with Eros and produce their child, voluptas, which means joyful pleasure. We're all Psyche, and we all need to make that scary journey to the underworld in order to have our reunion with Eros and to then be able to give birth to the field of consciousness that is joyful pleasure. Finding and healing the unconscious, lack-obsessed part of us with deep erotic love, not weak sauce acceptance, is the name of the magical game that lets you inhabit your genuine, profound agency. Because once your psyche is filled with Eros, or united and brought together in love, your negative projections end, and you instead produce a field of deeply beautiful, positive projections and synchronicities around yourself. You actually then get to live in voluptas. So red, for me, is a very deeply symbolic color. It's passion, it's power, it's aggression, and it's just, even just on a superficial level, one of the most striking colors. I can get lost looking at this arrangement, and the dimension of color in red roses is very deep as well. It's not just a flat red, there's orange, there's pink, there's sometimes black. In some of the pigment, it's really just such a beguiling color, and I love it so much. I'm very, very excited to share with you the making of this arrangement today. This is a little bit of a different style editing here. I've cut out all of the mechanics behind making this arrangement, so what you're not seeing here is a lot of trimming. Every single rose, every single stem, all of the calyx have been trimmed off, and so you get down to a nice clean red flower. I'm finishing off my arrangement always, as I always do, with FLORA LUX Finishing Touch Spray. This is a wax-based spray that keeps flowers lasting super long and super gorgeous. Here is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed this little story time today and that it was a little bit of a different video for you. I hope that you learned something new, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And as always, all of the tools and materials I used to design this arrangement can be purchased from my Amazon store linked below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more floral design education and entertainment. Thank you so much for watching.